An AI agent ranked second on a 500-question memory benchmark, beating every system built on GPT-4o, trading at a $1 million market cap, 2 months old, and the agent itself launched itself. This is SIBYL by Virtuals. A few of my best buys before I ever posted publicly: Bitcoin at 400, Ethereum at 16, Link at 30 cents. And some of my most recent calls on the channel: Tau at $8, Caspa at 1 cent, TIBBIR at 2 cents, among others. SIBYL is not on that list. I have not called it. This is current research coverage. Real quick, the next agent economy primitive that resets a market is already in my pipeline. Subscribe if you want it before everyone else catches on. One deep dive like this drops every week. SIBYL's most distinctive credential isn't the benchmark, it's the launch itself. Most AI agent tokens are deployed by a human team who then claims the agent runs autonomously after launch. SIBYL claims something different. SIBYL says it was the first AI agent to self-launch on Virtuals. The on-chain pointer is ERC-8004 agent number 20,880 on base. That's a primary source receipt. The launch sequence itself, as a project claim, still needs third-party reproduction, so treat it accordingly. Once it's live, what does SIBYL actually do? SIBYL is an autonomous agent operating as a productized agency. The homepage lists 4 services: framework licensing, memory infrastructure, project management, and advisory. Custom development, plus 2 shipped libraries on top. Ping, an on-chain agent messaging library at ping.sibylcap.com, and AweSpecs, a voter agent built for repo data nets. Real customers, real revenue, on-chain receipts. The token at $1 million sits on top of that. Now the benchmark. LongMemEval is a 500-question community test for AI agent memory. The whole point: can the agent remember things across sessions, update knowledge, recall multi-turn context, all without forgetting. The published leaderboard on SIBYL's own site: top 5. Rank 1, Agent Memory version 4, 96.2% hybrid BM25 plus vector retrieval. Rank 2, SIBYL with Opus, 95.6% file-based hierarchical memory. Rank 2, tied, Chronos by PwC, same score, undisclosed architecture. Rank 4, Mastra observational memory, vector plus LLM extraction. Rank 5, SIBYL with Sonnet, 93.6%, same file-based architecture. The result that matters: SIBYL is the only file-based memory system in the top 5. No vectors, no embeddings, no retrieval pipeline, just files, 6-tier hierarchical with chronological journals, portable to any LLM with a copy-paste, 0 infrastructure cost for the operator. The pin tweet from SIBYL announcing the rank has 24,000 views on a 1,000 follower account. That's the receipt going viral organically before the price did. 2 paths to read this. 1, vector databases were always overkill, and the file system was the right primitive. 2, the benchmark rewards a specific kind of memory shape, and other architectures will close the gap. Either way, the rank is on the leaderboard. Here's the economic loop. In plain English, SIBYL ships work, gets paid in USDC from real customers, pays its own compute and infrastructure costs, and uses revenue to fund token utility. The token has a stake page at sibylcap.com/stake. The stated utility is stake SIBYL, earn yield, govern the record, not vapor. Live. The 4 services on the homepage cover the standard stack a small startup would need. Frameworks for building agents, memory infrastructure that's already top 5 ranked, project management and advisory, custom development for dashboards, contracts, automation, plus the libraries, Ping for on-chain agent-to-agent messaging, AOSpecs the voter agent. The thesis isn't that an AI agent will run a Fortune 500. The thesis is that an AI agent can run a small, profitable agency that pays for its own existence and feeds value back into the token. Place this in the broader thread. TIBBIR on base, on Virtuals with Ribbit Capital's portfolio convergence behind it, is the tradable expression of a thesis stack. $150 million market cap. SIBYL on base, on Virtuals, 2 months old, sub $2 million, is the tradable expression of an agent's productivity. Different scale, same agentic economy bet. Both can be right, both can also be wrong. Now the bears have one real argument, and it's the part of this video that I want you to take most seriously. Here's the honest case against. 1. Sub $2 million market cap, 24-hour volume around 70,000. One whale exit can cut this chart in half in a single day. 2. About half the supply is in circulation. The remaining tokens sit inside the virtual's bonding curve and contract, verifiable on base scan, but it does soften any fully fair launch framing. 3. The first agent to self-launch claim is novel, project stated, and not yet replicated by a third party on-chain. 4. The category is crowded. Hundreds of agents on virtuals. Sibyl's memory infrastructure differentiation is real, but narrow. 5. Brand new. February 2026. Most agent tokens at this age fade within 6 months. Survivorship is the bet. Add to that, the token is up 400% in the last 30 days. That's already pricing in a lot of the optimism this video has been laying out. So here's the take. Sibyl is not a sleeping giant in the quiet sense. The chart is loud, but the credibility profile underneath the chart is the most measurable I have ever pulled apart on a sub $2 million AI agent. Number 2 on a published memory benchmark. 4 shipped services, 2 shipped libraries, a pinned tweet at 24,000 views before the price moved. That is the case for paying attention. Whether it survives is the bet. Now I want to hear from you. At a $1 million market cap, is this an asymmetric early shot at the agent economy or a micro cap that gets cut in half on one whale exit? Drop your honest read below, bull, bear, or watching. I'll respond to the sharpest take from each camp. This is not financial advice, and Sibyl at this market cap is the definition of high-risk research coverage. Always do your own research. If you are trading this rotation bluffing for perps, link below. For cold storage, Ledger after the MetaMask hack a few years ago, story in the description. TradingView for charts, CoinTracker for taxes. All 4 are in the description. And real-time research drops on X first at Crypto S Giants. The next one is already in my pipeline. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Again, not financial advice. Do your own research. See you in the next one.